Then I'm talking about the second Tamar. Let's talk about her. The second Tamar was also another collateral damage that life happened to. She was the daughter of a king, King David. And her brother Amnon slept with her. Now Amnon, who was Tamar's brother, has been lusting after her. Tamar is about the most beautiful princess in the palace, and he's been aching for her so badly that he fell ill. And his cousin, counseled him on what to do, how to get their father, how to lie to their father and deceive him so that he could sleep with his sister. I'll give you all scriptural references. Now, when he wanted to rape his sister, the girl was pleading with him and crying. And she was saying, please do not do this thing. It must not be heard. And also, you know that you can ask our father for my hand in marriage and he will give it to you. I might want to pause there. You're wondering, how can the king's son marry the king's daughter? Yes, consanguine marriage is allowed. It's a Middle Eastern practice among the Arab and the Jewish world. The Abrahamic religions minus some parts of Christianity, actually do it. So that's a practice. And this girl was begging the brother not to do this, but to ask their father for her hand in marriage. Yet he refused. He was so set on himself, on getting his way, on what he wanted, that he wasn't even rational. He didn't think. He just went ahead and raped her and then threw her out after raping her. Now, let me give you a bit of background on that family, because they had actually been intermarrying. David was one of 7 brothers. I mean, like we all know, David was one of 7 brothers, and his elder brother, I don't even know if he's the eldest, Eliab. I think that's the eldest brother. One of Eliab's daughter married one of David's sons. David had 19 sons. So one of his sons married his eldest brother's daughter. And not just that example, Jeroboam, who was Solomon's son, now Solomon was another son of David. Solomon's son married Absalom's daughter. Remember that Absalom was Tamar's brother who went out to avenge his sister, and because he felt that their father did not do what he was supposed to do as a father. I can see that this is becoming Bible study, and I really don't want it to be. I want to stay on the issue of Tamar, the collateral damage who life happened to. I don't want to veer off and start talking about going in depth. That could come up, but I'll give all scriptural references. So this man could have married, could have done the right thing, waited properly, asked properly, made her an honorable woman and married her. But he chose to play by his own rules. And because of that singular decision, her life was ruined. He ruined her life. Her head was bowed in shame. She could no longer come out. She became a social recluse. Her life was just ruined. And he in shame. There was no place found for her again in her father's house. She was not a wife. She was not a concubine. She was not a daughter who is yet to be married. So there was no place for her. And maybe like you've become a societal reject also, because of some things that probably happened to you, or some things that didn't happen to you. Something that somebody else did, something that somebody else didn't do. And today, as we celebrate women, you don't see any reason. There's nothing for you to celebrate, you think. But as someone who has gone through, I have seen people die. In 3 years, I've seen people die. People who were healthy, not even people who fought cancer. I've seen people die, and I've come to know that it's a very thin line. So life is a privilege. And that's from the viewpoint that I'm telling you today, that you've not lost everything. There's still hope for you if you choose to stand up. But if you choose to stand by and just keep mourning about being a collateral damage, then life will pass you by. So this is a challenge for you. March 2026. Where will you be? Where will your life be? Will you still be the victim whom life happened to, who is lost, whose head is bowed in shame, and you're angry at everybody, you're confused, you don't know what to do? Or will you have sought help? Stand up, dust yourself like Tamar-Judah did, seek help and seek counsel, and decide that, oh, I'm going to, enough, just enough. That's the question I'm leaving you with today, and that's a question that only you can answer. Happy International Women's Day. My name is Amara Naji, and I truly, truly care. Bye.